So if you could go ahead and share with us kintsugi.
Yeah. So, how can I frame this? So I've spent a lot of time in my earlier life
Hmm.
um, trying to not get broken, trying to protect myself from being broken, right? And it takes a lot of effort. It's exhausting to try to protect yourself from being broken. Uh, a few years ago, I came across this article. There's been many, many books written about it. This is something that has existed for thousands of years. Um, it is a concept called kintsugi, which is an ancient Japanese philosophy and also a specific way in which to fix broken pottery. So the story goes there was an ancient Japanese shogun. I want to say it was in the 1400s. That it's in the book. That much I can know. If you want the actual facts and the
Yes.
name of the shogun, it's there. But there was this shogun who had his favorite tea bowl broken,
Mhm.
and so he sent it off to be repaired, and it came back with these ugly staples in it, and it just was nothing like what it was before it got broken. And so he's like, "This is unacceptable. I just want this to look like it did." And so he sends it out to a bunch of local artisans, and he says, "I don't care what you have to do, but it's got to look better than this." So they made a choice, and the choice was rather than try to make it look like it never got broke, what else could they do? And they went out and they discovered that they were going to find the most valuable resource they had at that time, which was gold. They melted down the gold and they used the gold to repair and fill in the cracks of the broken pottery. In doing so, they did two things. Number one, they made the bowl more valuable than before it was broken because now it's laced with gold. And secondly, they honored the history of the bowl. They told the bowl's story. And there's been many, many things written about Kintsugi and the philosophy, and there are people who literally live their lives by it. But for me, and the work that I do around values, the sort of revelation that I came to was, if you truly want to be unbreakable, then the first thing you have to realize is you're already broken. And when you accept that you're already broken, you can stop trying to protect yourself and instead focus on what's holding the brokenness together. Now, in the case of Kintsugi and the Shogun's tea bowl, it was the most valuable resource they could get their hands on, which was gold. But for you in your life, the most valuable resource that you possess are these non negotiable black sheep values. And so when you focus on that and understand that it is these black sheep values that hold your brokenness together, man, that's what truly makes you unbreakable. And you don't have to worry about protecting yourself from all of these potential things that might hurt you. You actually own the glue that keeps the brokenness together.